Evening everyone, just the day 3 update on the Sierra Cosworth RS500. Started at 8, so it's now 36 hours spent on this so far, and I'm not as far forward as I'd like to have been. It's been challenging, interesting and exciting, different paint in different places, bits that are really thin, bits to be careful of, a lot of taping up, doing one part and then retaping it on the other side. So it's been slow. I've had a machine brake on me, which slowed me down. So this was a perfect time just to stop and just do an update, because by the time I finish tonight it'll be too late to do an update. So just a quick cup of coffee, and I've moved all the lights around because I've got this side to do. So I'm going to turn the camera around and you can see how far I've got today and what's got to be done by the end of today, really. I'd just like to say thanks for all the messages and the positive comments. I knew the car was special. I was excited about getting the car. I hadn't banked on the car being of that much interest as I've had, and certainly the private messages have been really welcome. So I'll just turn the camera around. You'll have to forgive the state of the garage. It's not set up for taking a video. There's the old machine that I've had to jump back onto because the other machine broke. Let me think. Right, started the day on the rear. So now I've corrected this, and the top part of the bumper. Then came round to above the pinstripe. So I taped the pinstripe, and then that's had Maguire's microfiber pad with a Angel Wax Resurrection. As you can see, I don't know if I can get in, just that's going to focus, but if you can see all this hazing, there you go, that's the hazing on focus from the actual pad. So the pad's basically doing that, taking the large defects out. There you go, and it leaves its own inherent marring. So I've still got at least one stage, but I think it's going to be 2 stages after this. They won't take as long as this stage. This is the hard work, getting it like this. That should refine down quite well. There, my finger marks now. That will refine down really well. So, I'd hope to have got to at least started the first stage of correction, first stage of refining by tonight, but I'm not. Come round here, done above that line again. Front end, which took me, let me see how I turn the light around. Front end, which took me about 2 hours to do, and I've only done to above that. I haven't done this bottom part of the bumper yet. Not even had a chance to look at the bumper. But this is all inch work around here, and it's come up really well. See if I can get that onto there. Then really start to get into this side. Started off with the arches taped up here on the arch, so my pad doesn't get onto that wing. Same with the rear arch. I want the tape still on here from doing the other bits. And then the sides, I can't get direct light on it, I don't think. Yeah, there again, if I come down here you can get the LEDs on it, so you can see the correction. You can still see the hazing. Just on that right hand LED, you can just see that scratch there. There's a few, there's quite a few deep scratches on it. That actually went all the way from there all the way to there. So I've managed to get that out, and there's a couple just there. But that's with the LEDs. So I've come across all the way down the side. And this tape, I correct the arch with tape protecting the rear quarter. Then when I come on to do the rear quarter, I take that so when the pad won't strike that. And that's that side done. Again, I've done the top of the bumper, but now the tape's there to protect from that rear quarter. Here's another deep scratch just there. I just can't get that out. But it's original. You can see it's a very straight car. What I've got here, I'll show the underside if I can get this light to work, just so you can see how, okay, it was undersealed back in the day when people undersealed cars, but you can see how good that is under there. Yeah, you've got the normal consumable bits which have gone a bit rusty, surface rust, but actually the car itself is in incredible condition. So that, okay, it's only done 40,000 miles, but it is old. So what's left to do today? Bottom part of this bumper, I've done the top bit, I've got that bit to do. And then this side, I've already corrected above here, but I've got all of that side to do. Come down here. So if I turn that light back round, see, I've still got all that to do. But it has to be cut at least by tonight. Has to be cut. I need all day tomorrow to second stage it and then refine it, so I can at least ceramic coat it on Friday. Has to be coated by Friday. Wheels are prepped, ready to be coated. So it's just that side to do. Just spin it round. With my lipstick, I like my lipstick. So that's it. It's 6:15. I've got that entire side to do. As I said, the rest of the car is now corrected. A couple of bits and pieces I pick up as I walk around, because you correct it and you look at it and you check that side's been wiped down, and then you find another mark somewhere, so you go back and do that. But predominantly just this side correct and the bottom part of that rear bumper. And then tomorrow I can start actually polishing it rather than using the compound. As I said, the wheels are all prepped in the other workshop, ready to be coated, and then they can come back on. So that's it. Again, thanks for all the positive feedback and everything, and I'm glad you're all enjoying the car. And have a good night. Cheers, guys.